Hey guys, and welcome to the top 20 title or single releases of the year 2024. And yeah, I'm super excited to go through my top list with you guys together. Going to talk a bit about my picks, and yeah, I would say let's start. The first song that could achieve a spot in my list is New Jeans, How Sweet. 2024 was for me like a huge year of getting into New Jeans. I kind of got into their music, and yeah, it was kind of basically with How Sweet. And through that song, a journey for me began, and not just that, I really like the song. Obviously, I think it's super catchy based on the verses, and that's something that makes it super strong. It carries the typical New Jeans sound as usual perfectly, and yeah, for me, a fitting song to mention for my top songs of the year. It was announced with some kind of hip-hop-ish influenced like track, and I was really hyped for it. And yeah, based on the style, like this pretty lazy hip-hop style was carried over so good and so well, and yeah. So, let's move on to the next one. Number 19 is NMIX's Dash. For me, NMIX always was like kind of a bit roller coaster-ish based on their music. There were songs that I was like, oh yeah, that's a pretty cool song, and then there were songs where I couldn't really match with, and where I couldn't really vibe to. And yeah, but NMIX's Dash was once again a song I really got into and I really loved listening to. The drop in like the first chorus, when the instrumental is paused, that's such an amazing signature move for me. And yeah, overall it has like the typical NMIX kind of change up and everything. It's such a typical NMIX song, and it's one I really love. Let's continue with the next song on this list. Number 18, Kiss of Life's Midas Touch. For me, Midas Touch was in the beginning of the year a contender for being the Soli, honestly. How many songs on this list here? Cause I really love the style. That was like a style that Kiss of Life is doing so good and so well, bringing in this kind of sexy concept into a song and make a perfect song out of it, which is showing their strength as well. And yeah, Midas Touch from Kiss of Life was such a good song for presenting that. It was super catchy. I really loved in the bridge how they like kind of interpreted inserted and involved their solo songs into the lyrics. Such a cool idea. And yeah, I really loved listening to it. I can listen to it over and over again, and I think having a fitting spot here is just as deserved. Let's continue to number 17 which is the first boy group song. It's Impossible by Rise. For me, this song is a perfect example of a catchy song that has not the typical K-pop structure of many changes. It's overall against that. It has a big focus on, just having a catchy chorus overall, having a catchy hook line, and this is like going to continue through the whole song. And how can this work for me? It can work if it's vocally done super good, and that's what Rise actually did in the song. They carried this whole song vocally so well that even if I'm not completely into that type of songs, they could achieve this. Number 16 is the first soloist here on this list, and it's Nayeon by Twice here with her solo comeback ABCD. Even if I was not really that much into her debut pop, I was very excited to see what she's doing with ABCD. I was listening to the teasers and I was immediately thinking, oh damn, this could be something amazing, and it turned out it was amazing. Having the chorus built with some kind of rap hook into the post-chorus, very melodic, showing her vocal power, her vocal skills, with a melody that's still ringing in my mind, is amazing. I got more out of the song than I expected, and it's definitely a song which I want to mark as one of my top songs of 2024. There's a girl group especially, who's always delivering. And anyway, if they release something, there's a huge chance to be in a top list. And I bet that's not just for me, that's for everyone in K-pop. Right, guys? However, I'm talking about Supersonic by Fromus_9. Supersonic was a typical approach of Fromus_9 to make a catchy song, to make a summer song, which is not very into the escalating pop kind of things. It was very, very focused on having a summer vibe, having kind of a calm vibe, but how their vocals are carrying this. Fromus_9 always shows how capable they are in terms of vocals in their songs, and with this song they did it again. And I think without their vocals, this song wouldn't have been that kind of amazing. I think this is like a clash out of their powerful vocals with the summer vibe and the kind of calmness of this instrumental, and this clash created something very, very special, and I really loved it. Also, another group which I got into in 2024 was Baby Monster, and they could achieve the spot number 14 with Sheesh. So, when the teasers for Sheesh came out, I was like kinda in a conflict with myself, cause I'm not the biggest fan of the Sheesh part. I think it's kinda just a bit too high, it's not really pleasuring for the ears in my opinion, but it's still in, my top list of my top 20 songs of this year. So why? Cause the rest of the song carried the song so well. It's not that I am annoyed by the Sheesh overall, but it's not a chorus I would have wished for me. It's not that kind of chorus I would have, like I think there could have been something better in my opinion. But especially the second verse with the Iron Ruka rap into the amazing 100% non-biased, by the way. Asa rap was incredible. This might be like one of my most favorite parts of this whole year. This is carrying the song pretty well. I really loved the ending of Sheesh as well, like the typical YG ending turned out in the song so good. The pre-chorus, amazing. The bridge, hella amazing. It's so good, it's such a good song, and I can listen to it over and over again.
Time's up. 올라가 더 꼭대기로 하늘 위 Fly away. 온 세상을 뒤집어 let's ride.
Number 13 goes to a soloist release again, and it's Nemo Nemo by Yena. What can I tell you guys? If you know me, you could might imagine already that this would be here in my top 20 list of 2024. Cause Nemo Nemo is exactly something I am just lost for. Like this kind of concept, this kind of cutie concept is just something I have a little weakness for, and obviously, Yena can pull this off so well. Even like on a live stage, that's just her. She can have this little sentimental side of hers, definitely. She can have the cool side, but she can also carry with all of her strength to the cutie side. Since we saw her the first time, and that's just amazing how she can carry that out on live stages as well. And if you can pull out this concept well, obviously it adds to the song as well. And that's what happened with Nemo Nemo. This is such a catchy chorus, such catchy verses, and it's visually catching as well. I just have to mention it. On number 12, we have the next female soloist, and it's once again starting with a Y, and it's Yeren. So, Yeren, by the way, I'm so excited for this different stuff coming up. I just have to mention it here, cause I'm super hyped for it. Still, Yeren did something amazing. Did such an amazing release with Wavy. Wavy is my most favorite song of Yeren. I think this song has everything that really fits her. She pulled it off so well. She showed her vocal overpower their like kind of vocal skills. And yeah, overall concept-wise, it's super fitting. And I really loved how she used her tones there. And I think that's a kind of song that especially Jeden can really, really pull off. I'm such a fan of her soloist releases overall. But Wavy was really, really giving it to me. And so I have to point it out as one of my most favorite songs this year. Let's get a bit sentimental and let's go with number 11, and it's Shooting Star by Kepler. So, Shooting Star, a kind of farewell song. It was written like one, it was performed like one, and it kinda was a farewell. It was a farewell to two members. So Kepler got reduced, but Kepler is still going on. Cause Kepler is the one. And I really love how they were pulling this off. Like Kepler is always so good in doing like their cutie stuff, and doing like their very experimental kind of teen crush kind of stuff. But when it comes to sentimental songs, obviously they are able to pull this off as well. The bridge, or better like the pre-chorus, when the instrumental completely falls out, is just to showcase how well they can utilize their vocals. The rap in the second verse is so well written and well portrayed, and yeah, I think the song has everything. It's sentimental, but on the other side, it's really, really going forward. It's like this kind of I don't know. It's really fitting to Kepler, cause even like if it is a kind of sentimental song, it has some experimental aspects that's Kepler using, always using, and it's also going forward, which is a kind of a sign for Kepler's music, right? And yeah, I think they put it off very well, and I really love to see how their story is going on. Obviously, we had like the last release of their last release now, and I really like that one as well. But Shooting Star was very special for me. Let's go with another girl group and like the number 10. So let's go to the top 10 of my top years list. And it's Triple S with Girls Never Die. Girls Never Die, and so isn't a Triple S music for me. Last year they were in my top list as well. I'm such a lover for their kind of music, especially if it goes in the direction of of rising and Girls Never Die. This kind of music is so amazing. Like, it's kind of the same with Generations. And yeah, overall, I think Triple S has so many good music and is doing some different kind of music as well through their I have a blackout subunits. And yeah, but Girls Never Die was once again this little spark in my heart which light up the fire which Rising did last year. And if the competition wouldn't be so big this year, then definitely Triple S's Girls Never Die could have been even higher. Speaking of the competition, let's go with the next one, and it's Crazy by Le Seraphim.
Act like an angel and dress like crazy.
Oh, the girls are calling, calling. Oh, the girls are calling, calling. Oh, the girls are calling, calling. Oh, the girly girls.
Well, Le Seraphim's Crazy was crazy. What can I tell you guys? I wasn't the biggest fan of Easy, and I'm really open with that. I haven't reacted to it. I'm not a big fan of Easy. And I wasn't a big fan of the whole album, because that was not the kind of music I love to listen to, and it didn't really work for me. But Crazy and the Crazy album was different. Crazy, for me, besides the Pikachu line from Chaewon, which I really have to point out, Chaewon was so amazing. Like, her rap there in the song, incredible. Their attitude, incredible. And this really catchy beat, really going forward. I really loved good placed drums and an instrumental, and that's what Crazy is about. So yeah, I have to say, I can listen to the song over and over again. It's not getting lame. It's very weird, but it's working so much for me. Cause the girls are girling.
Back in the days 미친 매 미치지 못했던 me 더 이상 내 끌림 앞에 거치진 않은 않지 무슨 의미 또 무슨 가치 가는 건 불가능 이젠 또 shit
Yeah, me and my girls, 우리 눈이 물 것을 알아도 저 태양의 kiss my.
So, let's go with the next song. And it's Zoom by Bad Villain. Bad Villain has so many good releases in my opinion. Bad Villain with Bad Villain, obviously, like, it's such a good debut. Hurricane, still one of my most favorite songs, and Hurricane could have been in here as well if it would have been like kind of be a title, but that's more a thing if I'm doing a B-side list or an overall song list which is not preferring to the titles or single releases. Then I would do this on that side. Yeah, but Zoom, when Zoom came out just a little time ago, then I was totally into it. The Zoom in the chorus was made so well. They arranged their voices together, amazing. And not just that, I really love how this literally could have been some kind of K-hip-hop release. Put girls like Korean female K-hip-hop artists into Show Me the Money and let they like kind of do a song together. it could have been this. And Benevolent has so many good rappers and so many good voices. I don't think there are so many groups who could have done it like that. And yeah, it's still zooming through my head. So Benevolent Zoom, definitely a deserved 8 spot on my list. It's once again a roller coaster with this group for me, but they could achieve to land on my top 20 list this year, and not just that, they could even achieve to go on the 7th place. It's Whiplash by aespa.
Can't touch that. Under pressure, body sweating. Can you focus? 어디서나 꽂힌 맘 I'm the coldest. 오직 나만 네 입안을 바꿀 진짜. Just close your eyes, breathe in.
Whiplash was interesting. I was listening to the little teaser that came out, and I was like, oh shit, this could go in 2 directions, and I wasn't really sure if I liked it. Then I was listening to the teaser 2 or 3 times more, and I listened to that drop. And what can I tell you guys? It's kind of the same thing with NMIX's Dash. It has this one drop that's where I'm really in love with. Not just that, it's a roller coaster because I really sometimes think it's a bit too experimental, like aespa is doing too experimental shit. On the other hand, sometimes the experimental shit is really working really well for me. And this time it worked really well. Besides that it has like kinda same structures there, it's also kind of the thing with like Le Seraphim, where this kind of club type or model walkway, highway, you know, like kind of walk music, like with drums, pretty straight and strong drums, and how they are writing there with like their flow and their vocals and their melodies is amazing. aespa's Whiplash is like one of the songs where I couldn't really think about it, how it could have been better. It's very, very surprising. It has so many changes, like, I don't know, in the second verse there's apparently just throwing in like kind of a pre-chorus, which is not coming back again. Then we have like, before the last chorus, we have like the bridge typical, and in the first verse we don't have off both. And by the way, Karina's one shot in the first verse when they are going to the first chorus part is incredible. When they're coming in there, whew, spicy.
Whiplash, 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 one look, give 'em whiplash.
And the next one, let's go to my top 5 song of this year, and this was pretty much early this year, and not just that, it was a long time the contender for being my SOTY, my number 1 of this year, yeah, for a very, very sure amount. It's Really Like You by Kpop.
기처럼 불어와 내리는 꽃비처럼 falling and falling love. You know what to say. 나에게 말할래 사실은 너를.
So Really Like You by Cuban. Once again, I guess it kind of fits to the Apate one as well. Cuban just utilized her voice so well. and especially if you like know how she made like her harmonizing stuff. She kind of showed it in another little video. It's crazy. It's crazy how the song is so much like of the melody, like of the song's melody is just her vocals and her harmonizing, and it's crazy how well she did it. And yeah, once again, a song I cannot really say something bad about, and I don't know if there was something that could have been better. It's totally my style, the song, and yeah, it's just little one like 0.0000001%, which are like kind of differences between like the top of the list. It's just a little personal opinion why because I had to kind of put someone in top of another ones, and obviously a bit of biasing is there, but guys, that was an amazing song. Listen to it. Yeah, and once again, we have another song which is like a 10 out of 10 and was a long time after the release of it, my new Soji contender, and it was Dreamcatcher's Justice. Justice by Dreamcatcher is actually my new favorite Dreamcatcher song. Course, I think this is like, after a longer time, again, a really hard Dreamcatcher song, and it's not just that hard, it's that hard, guys, you know? And not just that, I think this once again showed how, like, what they are capable of, especially in the beginning with Gio's start there. It's a vocal showcase. The high notes in the choruses are totally vocal show-offs. Even cause you know they can do them live is once again something very, very nice. And besides that, the combination out of their high notes with like the guitar in the background and the very, very distinct melody there is going to my veins. Definitely one of the best songs I've ever heard, and I don't know, I can say any more about it besides simping for the song. Guys, I'm just simping for the song. Now let's go to the top 3, and yeah, the first song of my top 3 with place number 3 is BBG's Shh. So BBG, obviously, and we don't have to talk about that, is a group which I'm really, really in love with, and their releases are always so good. But Shh did something new to me. Their actual release is for now my most favorite BBG song. I think personally that this kind of song, I was a bit surprised that it was like going really into that. Not concept-wise, because concept-wise it's not that far away, but the type of influence and melody they choose is totally my thing, and I think that's the most personal on approach on that. Like that, I really just think I'm such a sucker for the melody of the song, where maybe others don't think that much to it, and so maybe I'm the only one who's hyping BBG's voice that much, but I think really it's hard to top this release of BBG in the future for me. Still, I'm super excited even here for seeing what they are planning as the Little Different project in the future, and let's see if maybe Different can do a song which might beat Shh by BBG.
손끝이 닿은 그 순간 시간도 잊고 빠져가 어지럽게 녹아든 채 너를 삼킨 danger Hush 널 쉽게 kill you It's my time
And yeah, now let's go with a little surprise, maybe. But yeah, my second most loved song is a very, very recent song, and I've listened to it very, very often now. It's sentimental, and it's that kind of song and sound which can hit 110% from 100% to be an amazing song. I want to introduce to you guys my favorite song of this year. My number 2, 42 by Olivia Marsh.
You're the one I don't wanna lose.
So, Olivia Marsh, the sister of Danielle from New Jeans, finally, released her like kind of first songs. Now, like I guess to this time, it's kind of about 3 or 4. Like she got 3 releases: Heaven, 42, and the December song, which I guess had another song in it as well. But yeah, I was going there with no huge expectations, of course. I was kind of, I don't know, looking at it just blindly, and I was just going into 42, was listening to it while I was walking through the streets, and then I realized, oh shit, this is hitting me. Cause Olivia's 42 is something like a KOST more than a K-pop song. It's more a KOST. It's also, I don't know if you know from Suzume, the main OST from like the animation film Suzume. It's exactly that kind of vibe, and that's a little weakness for me, cause I think that are the most it's my most kind of favorite sound if it comes to emotional driven sound and songs, and how she have put that into a song which is kind of a bit like an KOST is incredible. I think like over the next years this song will always be a part of my life and a part of playlists I'm going to listen. I don't think there's a year where I'm going to forget a song, and that's something very, very huge. Her vocals are incredible. Like listening to her vocals was a bless, and I'm super excited to see what she has more in the future, cause I'm very hooked by her. All of her releases are very, very good, but 42 by Olivia Marsh was next level. So yeah, I'm super, super pumped.
When all the petals fall, I'll care for you. La-da-da, la-da-da-da, no matter what you say. La-da-da, I'm on my way through the downpour and morning dew. You're the one I don't wanna lose. Skimming stones when you feel the waves meet at 42. Unbeknown, something's leading you home. When all the petals fall, I'll care for you. La-da-da, la-da-da-da, no matter what you say. La-da-da, la-da-da-da, I'm on my way. La-da-da, la-da-da-da, la-da-da, la-da-da-da, la-da-da, la-da-da-da, on my way. La-da-da, la-da-da-da, la-da-da, la-da-da-da, la-da-da, la-da-da-da, on my way.
And now, guys, it's always like the number one question: what is my most favorite song of the year? And some people might say it's biasing, you know, guys, and stuff, and so, and obviously it can be, but for me, my most favorite song and the most K-popish song, which had everything I love in a K-pop song, and yeah, that's enough for me to have it on a number one. It's Bay Monsters' Drip. Bay Monsters' Drip as well is a total 10 out of 10 for me. The song has everything. It has like the vocal part, it has like the rap parts, which is doing which Bay Monsters is doing pretty decent through all of their titles, and I love all of their titles, by the way, and kind of all of their tracks. So don't worry, guys, I'm super into their music. I think Bay Monster with is bringing the YG sound for me on one of the best levels, and cause all of them have can kind of doing hybrid shit, and even like Ruka and Asa can do those amazing vocal parts beside their rap is crazy. The rap part of Asa overall is, I don't know, astonishing, and I might be simping there a bit, but let's take it like that. Rami there with utilizing so many skills of her vocals. Ion's high note. Then we had in this front pre-chorus as well Rora's voice. I think the strength of Bay Monster is that they have so many different vocals, and all of them are so good mixed out skill-wise, that it really feels blessed to listen to their songs. And Drip has to that the most K-pop structure in my opinion. It's a whole song. It has the YG outro, obviously. And yeah, I'm fully for the song. I can listen to it over and over again, and I'm going to don't going to miss out to the song the next years as well. I can promise you that. So guys, that was my top 20 list of this year. I hope you enjoyed it. Obviously, it was once again going about 40 minutes just for the audio recording. Together with the songs, it's going to be an hour. Guys, I'm so sorry that it was an hour video again. Tell me definitely in the comments what your top 20s are and what your opinion is about my top 20s. Is there something you can totally not agree with? Or is there something you would have loved to see in? Or is there something you would have thought it would be in there? Obviously, I could have done a top 40 basically with all of the songs that are kinda 9 out of 10. This year was hella packed, I have to say that. And not just that, I can also there are so many B-sides who would beat so many titles in here as well. Yeah, that it's just a little showcase of that, what I really loved. But yeah, guys, thanks for watching with me this video. Thanks for listening to me. And I'm back next year, you know that, hopefully. And yeah, I just wanted to do this video here in the end of the year because I have to. It's something like, it's a ritual, you know? It's culture of the channel to do a video like that. So guys, thanks for watching with me. Not watching with me, but watching me or listening to me. Talking about my top list, and see you in 2025. We are not going to change the system here. See you there. Bye bye.